Where'd you go? I got some chips. He was right there. I knew he was in here. Well, I'm gonna eat my chips without you then. Where'd you go? Aaron, where'd you go? Ugh. You fighting with Chippy again today? He was right on top of there. Where'd you go? Oh, you're up there now. We're back. You got chips? Yeah. Yeah, don't make it come down, eh? Come and get some chips. You want kind of spicy though. No. Well, plants are getting wet. I saw Chippy this morning. He was hanging out with me. He was, put chips in the ashtray. All right. Here, they're kind of spicy though. Can't see him up there. No, it's still dry in the basement. That's good. I heard him making some ruckus around here, so. Oh, that's what he knocked the bag off. That's what he did. Freaking Marvin. Freaking Marvin. Ah, well. All right, let's switch this around. A little bit damp. I was a chimney sweep today. I still didn't get mine done. I thought I was going to rain too early yesterday and I didn't get it done yesterday. But yesterday was the day to get it done and I didn't. And now it's raining. Procrastination will cost you dearly. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go home tonight. Yeah. You never know if he comes back in or not. I'd have to close the door because I don't want to get too damp in here. But I also don't want to trap Marvin in here too. Although I think he knows how to get in and out of here without too much problem. Anyway, my client slept in this morning. She was supposed to pick me up at 9. And it was like, I'm not seeing my client down here. And she come about 9:45. She's like, I slept in. It's like, and this lady, like she's up at the crack of dawn all the time. So it's kind of funny. Yeah, 17 degrees in here. A little bit damp. So anyway, only got 2 hours of work to do. And so I was waiting. Chippy was waiting with me this morning when I was waiting out on the step for my client and whatever. And then I didn't see Marvin this morning. Barry came down. He was going to pee in my freaking planter. I was like, don't you even think about it. And anyway. But he didn't bark at me, so that's... I actually was petting him the other day. I don't know. He doesn't seem like he's happy right now. I don't know what's wrong with Barry. Like, he's normally just stupid, you know what I mean? But now he's kind of, kind of mopey a bit. So I was like, I hope he's okay. But he's dumb, but, he's still a dog, right? But so I got one visit from Marvin so far. Chippy doesn't come in the house though. I haven't seen him in the house yet. God help me if he gets in here. Mind you, I leave my door wide open, so it's only a matter of time before the two of them come in here at the same time. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, he was just right down there, and then he's like, jumps down on the sides. Yeah, get back here. Try to get him on camera all the time when he comes in, eh? So. Yeah, it's a pretty bold squirrel when you think about it, though. But yeah, no, I cleaned up the chimney, so my sleeve's all full of soot. My arm's all full of soot. I got some of that elm that I cut up last week. Victory against the 600-pound rock. John moved it with his truck. Well, he was able to get it out of the hole, but he couldn't get it. He could pull it out, but he wasn't able to get it over the other way. But the chain was still on, and I was able to spin it enough to get it into the hole. I had to kind of work it back and forth. The thing's like this big and that thick, right? I got it in the hole though. I was like, woo! So this week everybody's gonna have like pictures of, with them with their moose. I'm gonna be like standing on the rock like this, chatting. And it's like okay. So my client was happy. So it's probably about a 500-600 pound rock. Like it's not easy to move at all. But I was able to move it, and I got it in place. So we did that. Flipped over the garden bed a bit, and that was it. And I missed out on a car. It was my client's HRR. What was wrong with it? I don't know if I explained it in another video or not, but basically the gas tank leaked, and she was able to get less and less gas in it over time, and she just kind of like, okay, it was time. So she went and bought a newer vehicle, not a brand new vehicle, but a newer vehicle, and that was that. That's how it happened. I got my lyrics down here for 2 new songs, so I'm going to play around with the lyrics for a little bit. See if I can get the song functioning. I'll get cleaned up. Got to put some stuff away because I've dragged a bunch of stuff down here and getting a little bit cluttery. I still got to get the frickin' shop back down here. Whatever. My recycling is emptied, but there was some stuff stuck at the bottom and they didn't take it, so it's like I don't know if they. No, you can't take that, whatever. Or if it was just like they dumped it and it didn't go, and okay, I'll leave it. So I'll try it again next week, but we'll see what I get away with. Yeah, because I don't want them to say, okay, we're not picking up there anymore because you're breaking the rules. Yeah, so hopefully I can get. But it means my recycling bin is only like 3/4 empty. There's the linoleum stuck to the bottom. I see it as a recyclable material. Maybe I'm wrong, but we'll see. We'll see. Get more stuff in there. So I'll be able to fill that one up. And in 2 weeks' time, it'll go. Next week, it'll be the garbage. So the garbage one is the one I think I'm going to need more. Now, like this will be my 5th recycling bin fill up. So, and I think I'm on my 3rd garbage bin fill up. Second or 3rd. Whatever it is, however it worked out. Because it's like one week, one the next week, right? So I'll be able to get some stuff out of the garage again, put it back out there. I'm not going to do it today because it's raining. It's supposed to rain the next couple of days. I got 2 weeks to fill up that bin, so I'll see how much I get out of the woodshed. Might see if I can get some out of the granary and some out of the barns. That'd be in the stable. That'd be good. Get some recycling out of that. Might do some mixing of my track. Start working on my 2 new songs. Got to figure out what instruments I'm going to write those songs on. I know Pinto is going to be written on the Charvel, so that'll be the debut of the Charvel. That's kind of cool. It'll be the first time recording with the Charvel. Like I've had that Charvel since the spring, but I've been so busy I haven't had a chance to record with it yet. To give you guys a demo of what it does. And, well, other than the, just me sitting in the chair beside the Mesa Boogie there, but which is now in the room. For recording purposes. Yeah, there's that. There's all that. But if I can mix that song down today, put it to CE tomorrow, see if I can set something up to just give you a visual. Like it doesn't have to be a great video, it just has to be a visual. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. Just not sure what I'm going to do yet. Yeah, but I got to give you something to look at. So, yeah, that's the kind of day it's been for me. think Marvin was having an okay day. Came in and he said hi. Didn't steal anything from me this time. Well, not that I'm aware of. I'm sure one day I'm going to find a whole bunch of stuff missing and it's be like, Marvin, it was him. I know it was him. Even when I didn't know it was him, I knew it was him. Yeah. And that's usually the Marvin way. Yeah. Chippy, on the other hand, yeah, he'd rob me blind. Yeah, he's, yeah, for sure, for sure. I guess I could tackle some of those dishes. I got to tackle some of those jars. Um, do that this weekend coming. I think it's going to be a very skimpy week. I do have another day that I'm working for sure this week. After that, I don't know. I don't know what I'll be taking the boat up. Hopefully, I want to do it before the snow flies, though. I really don't want to be towing that boat in the snow. Just because on that highway, just because. I mean, it's not so bad if it's just snow, but if it's like snowstorm, that's a different story yet. I mean, I'm usually caught in the rain every time I go. Chances are I'll be caught in rain again. So. But I'll have to wait till my dad comes back anyway for next week. So I don't think I'll be taking the boat this week, but I can take it next week. Because my dad could drive me out there. I could drive up, drop the boat off, come back, drop the truck off, call my dad, he'd come and get me, hopefully. If not, I gotta cycle out there and cycle back. Could be kind of damp, could be kind of wet. Yeah, so. Somebody was asking about, am I still doing videos for BitChute? I am, I just haven't gotten around. Like, I've been kind of distracted by other things, so I just haven't made a video for BitChute in a while. I will pretty soon, because I want to do like an economic update and stuff. It's bad. Doesn't matter what country, guys, we're all losing. We're all friggin' losing big time. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. And it doesn't matter if it's Canada, it's the United States. If you're in the States looking up at Canada, say, oh my God, those poor bastards. Trust me, we're looking down at you going, oh my God, those poor bastards. Then the Europeans are looking at us, oh, those poor bastards. We're looking at them, oh, those poor bastards. Yeah, it's all bad. It's tough times ahead for sure. We're in tough times, but like really tough times ahead. And they're going to start showing, like, I mean, we're at the $4,200 gold. Like, I don't know what the world looks like at $5,000 gold, but it's not going to be nice. Oh my God, horrible. But I'll just write my songs. Yeah. Okay. The doom of the world is helping me write black metal songs. Great. I could give you a lyric teaser of the Tomahawk song. A song called Tomahawk, which is going to be my opera black metal song. Yeah, there's going to be an operatic piece in there. I got to figure out how I'm going to stitch the whole thing together. I got the lyrics. Like, I write lyrics. There's literally a door in my brain. I open it up and a whole bunch of lyrics come out, and I hang it up like a t-shirt. And okay, yeah, there you go. This is the song, right? But I don't do it until I have a pen in my hand, because as fast as I can think of the lyrics is about as fast as I forget the lyrics. So I always write it down, because I hate it when you come up with a really great line and you know it was a great line and you forgot how it went, and you just, I don't know. It's just, but my upside is like, I can write lyrics really quick. I don't know if they're any good, but usually once I got a concept of a song in my head, I kind of know what I want to put in it. So, yeah. And my songs, they're not orthodox. They're not verse, chorus, whatever. I'm trying to think more like Mozart or Beethoven or Paganini, where when you write a song, there might be a couple of recurring themes in the song, but other than that, it's like it's a piece, right? It goes all over the place, and it's a different thing. I haven't really seen anybody else really doing that. So it's like, okay, like, no, a song has to have a catchy chorus in it. Look, it helps if it does. It doesn't have to, but it helps if it does. And if it does, well, great. If it doesn't, well, then put other things in there. Like change songwriting. This idea. that there's only one formula to do things. No. I don't know how many bands. You know how many bands were told that they suck so bad that they'd never go anywhere because they weren't doing what everybody else was doing, and then suddenly they made it really big because they were not doing what everybody else is doing. That's why, like, when you go get these songwriter YouTube things like how to write a number one song, that type of thing. You know, the intro has to be this long because the algorithms show this. But that's not how a song works. A song, it can be catchy and hook on right away, or it may never take. But a really good song over time will always take, no matter how it's written. And usually the song that is written in a manner that it's memorable, it doesn't really matter what the formula of that song actually is. You know what I mean? And it also depends who you're trying to appeal to. Like, I write music that I myself would like to listen to. You know, that I'm my number one fan, right? So that's, I think, a good place to start. You know, like, well, what is it? Because chances are, if it's something you like to listen to, it's going to be something you're going to like to play, right? So, you know, just kind of keep it simple that way, and then work your complexities, however. So the next two songs, I don't know how long they're going to take to write, like an arrange, and then learn all the instruments on it. But I know that the song called Tomahawk is going to have, I'm going to probably use the mandolin and the violin in there, and some other folk instruments if I can. My goal is to give you a song that has a lot in it, right? And a lot of parts and a lot of, like, it's going to be almost, like I say, it's going to be like a black metal, a symphonic black metal song, kind of, so to speak, wrapped in folk music. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, interesting concept. So I don't know how long the song is going to be, but if I get all the parts in there that I want to put in there, I mean, it's probably going to take, a little bit to get everything to fit, right? So that takes time. So I'll have to play around with that today, see what I come up with. The guitar parts shouldn't be too hard. It's all the other stuff surrounding it that's going to be the tricky stuff. That's going to be the tricky stuff. Yeah. So, well, it's 1 o'clock there now, so I'm going to get my butt in gear. A little bit damp and soggy, not too bad. I thought it was going to be a lot more wet today than I got lucky. Like my outside parts. I was in the basement in the morning doing the stovepipes for my client, and then it wasn't raining too hard when I was outside. I had my raincoat on, so therefore I was okay that way. And I had my chainsaw boots. I thought it was going to be chainsaw today, but I wanted to keep my feet dry too, so my feet are dry, so that's good. Yeah, so all right, so I'm gonna go start playing with some music. Maybe I should do my laundry while I'm at it, and take a shower, do all that stuff. Then tomorrow, I have no idea what I'm doing tomorrow. Probably nothing. Yeah. So if I'm doing nothing elsewhere tomorrow, then tomorrow I'll be down here. I'll start to clean the basement a bit, fill up the recycling again, and yeah, I'll go from there. And then yeah, start seeing I can start putting down the track for Pinto, right? And then by this weekend, See if I can get the song. Like right now, like the songs, the way they're going to be released is like you're just gonna get like a Windows Movie Maker video. Like I say, who knows what it's going to be. You know, it's probably not going to be too exciting as a video, but you know, I got no budget, so I got to do that. All right, anyway, I'm gonna get some stuff done because I'm just lollygagging now. Time to earn my keep. All right.